So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Now it's Nedved. And it's Messi, who crossed in early, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Quality ball. Oh, what a pass! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Climbs up big! There it is!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nedved. And Serginho. Nedved. Lahm. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, it's come loose. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Araujo has been caught there, it's a foul. Araujo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
And now the hit! Rummenigge. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Nedved. Serginho. He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Has another go! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lahm. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Good read, needed to be.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Lovely bit of skill. In with the challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Opts for safety. Played back in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieri.
La asistencia a este partido.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when...
Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's clever.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yep. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lam looking to get on the end of this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Giroud. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Nedved. Giroud. No way through there. It's Giroud! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
El dorsal 44. Odo, cambio de jugadores.
Thuram, Pullet chasing after it. And he welcomes it in. Pullet! And that would have been game, set and match. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nedved. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Indonesia making another change here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pullet, he's through here. Otto. Great hit! he's been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
2 minutos de descuento.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Can he put it away? Cruyff. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.